Hey everybody, welcome to Sunday Funday with Jill Hoyrup. Hi, I'm your host. I'm a psychic healer and I like to get together with you every week and take your intentions and zap them up. And what we mean by that is actually putting some energy behind them to activate them, get them congruent with you, ignite them, expand them, magnify them, and send them out there. So what happens in the universe is like attracts like, right? So we send all this energy out and we connect it with the other frequencies that match it, and boom. So welcome, welcome. Hi, Estha. Hi, Paige. Good morning, good morning. So happy to see you. Yay! I'm a little bit speechless. So we're using Lionsgate energy, and we had experimented with this last night in our love boot camp, Zap It Up. And oh my goodness, we had some really cool experiences. So I'm really excited to see what happens as we use it today. So welcome. If you're on the replay, hello, do me a hashtag replay and let me know how you're feeling throughout. And we'll go ahead and get started here in a minute. I always like to do a quick little check-in first, just because the energies I feel like are changing so much. We are changing so much. So let me know how you're doing. How are you doing and what is happening? Oh my, I don't know how to say your name. Hi, Azafizi, is that right? Tell me how to say that. Essa saying, yeah, it was amazing for last night. Yep. Yay, Paige, I know. So are you going to be able to be on the Academy call tonight, or are you still going to be working? I've been trying to play with the times a little bit, and I don't know how it's really working for us. If you don't know how I work, please have some water handy, because we are going to be moving energy and we want to be able to replenish. If you have medical conditions that you need to check with your doctor about drinking water, then please do. Hi, Ashara, how are you? Oh, good, Paige. Okay, good. I just didn't know if you were still going to be at work. So awesome. I see you tonight too. So how's everybody feeling with the Lionsgate energy? Has anything been happening for you? Have you had any wild experiences? Hi, Janice. Oh, wow. I haven't seen you for a long time. Janice. So Janice is, oh, wow, this energy. Yeah, I haven't been sleeping very well. Has anybody else been having sleep issues? I think mine might have started with the full moon, but for sure, I mean, I was so excited to sleep last night, and it just feels like I'm not really there. I'm not really sleeping. And then I woke up and was able to kind of doze back to sleep, and it was really like not my normal at all. Usually I'm just up and at 'em. So hi, Katie. Katie's trying to manifest a way to get my son on a new positive path, trying to stay strong and positive for him. Yes. Welcome. So yeah, if you want to start dropping your intentions in the comments, you can. You don't have to share if you don't want. I will be checking in energetically with your intentions, but I'm not going to be, psychic snooping to see what they are. I'm just going to do a quick little energy check-in to make sure like you're congruent and in alignment with it and all that jazz. Paige is having dreams. Jenna says insomnia big time, and full moon started it. Yeah. I read something yesterday. It might have been Meg Benedicte, but I'm not sure about, or maybe it was the day before. But in any case, how the Lionsgate actually started. I don't even have a date for us, but a couple weeks before or something, and then it goes really until August 12th, I think. Totally don't quote me, you guys. I seem to have not remembered what I read, but to me, it feels a lot like eclipse energy, where it's not just for the day of the eclipse, it's on either side, where we have this period of time where these energies are rolling around. So hello, Julie. Good to see you. Katie's going to bed so later. I went to bed really late too. A couple nights ago. It was like midnight, which is really late for me. All right. Paige is creating a new business for her intention. What? Oh, okay. I don't think you wrote me back on Facebook yet, Paige. So tell me now and I'll make an announcement. Well, you can tell me, you don't have to tell me right this moment, but So we'll be doing the Mediumship Circle this week with our Paige. She's going to host it for us, and we'll meet on Zoom. And I guess I don't want to announce it, and I don't want to announce it until I know for sure that it's okay with Paige. So stay tuned. That post will be up as soon as Paige lets me know if the date and time works. Okay. That's like a little trait. That's your commercial break announcement. Spoiler alert. Alrighty. I am not wearing tanzanite. No tanzanite today. Just silver. I've got my silver on. And I can't remember what these are called, but my mom brought them back to me from England. They're little black something or others from somewhere or other in England. And this is my personal rejuvenator. If any, I don't sell these, I should, but these come in all different colors, you guys. And these, it looks like an opal. It sparkles. It's amazing. It's not a stone. It's like, I don't want to say it's glass infused, but it repels the negative and realigns your chakras. And you can actually feel a little, like you can feel yourself kind of vibrating when you first put it on because it's clearing you. So I just love it. So Google personal rejuvenator if you want to try to buy one of these. And they come in all sorts of colors, which is kind of cool. Alrighty. Hi, Cindy. How are you doing? Here for now. I know your husband might need you. You might have to run away. Just tell him to go fix his own breakfast, fix his own lunch. Oh, Paige was visited by a past loved one. Yes. Was that the post you did? Yay. Okay. Julie says, my birthday is a week from today. Awesome. My intention is to eliminate expectations and focus on gratitude. I'm hopeful my guy is going to ask me to be exclusive, but if he doesn't, that's okay. Cool. Hey, Carmelie. Remind me, I need to send you the thing I read about friends. Jennifer Hoffman wrote a really cool thing that I totally resonated with regarding friends and energies and shifting and stuff like that. So remind me, Carmelie, because I've already forgotten 3 times now. I saw your name and remembered. Oh, okay, cool. Paige's uncle came to her. Awesome. So we're doing a mediumship circle this week on Zoom, which means we'll all be able to be on the video if we want and be able to speak and interact with each other as Paige leads us through a connecting to departed spirits. And we're going to be practicing our own mediumship gifts. So whether you think you're a medium or not, come and join us. And we'll be putting out the event for that today. So after this, stay tuned. So that'll be fun for us to start practicing. And then once we do it this time, Paige will evaluate and see like how often she wants to do it, if it's a regular thing and all that jazz. So I think it'll be really fun. We talked about it last week and it was all in synchronicity. So here we are. Yay. Okay. So it sounds like everybody's doing pretty good managing the energies of the Lion's Gate, and let's go ahead and get going on our Zap It Up. Carmelie says, yes, thank you. This deal with my friend is just getting worse, and I don't even want to talk to her about my new house. You're just going to be, just move. You'll just be gone. Yeah, isn't that interesting? Hi, Deb. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm kind of over all that stuff with people and energy. So I can totally relate to not even wanting to say anything. Isn't that interesting how, for me, I definitely feel like tuning into your thing, Carmelie, like there's an unraveling that happens that it's like it just so doesn't resonate anymore. And so I totally can feel where you're at, because what is the point? Like, I get it. All right. Janice says, was blessed to take Reiki 1 last month. My intention is to continue getting stronger and to open more gifts. Cool. Janice, if you're in the Soul Style group, Soul Style, where are you? You can Google or, search in Facebook Soul Style. That's the name of the group. If you want to practice distance Reiki on anyone, I bet you there's a lot of people in there who would love to have some Reiki. So if you want to do a post, you sure can. I love doing distance Reiki. I did it for a friend in Argentina. I was up here in Seattle, and it was really cool to get his feedback on what all came through and matched up, and it was really neat. So, all right. Paige says mediumship works. Yes, it does. Ashara says, I have a test to pass, which is a little above my standard, and land an entry-level role in my field, accounting, as well. Okay, cool. I have a video on YouTube of how to pass a test. Let me see if I can give you my link. If you want to go watch that, Ashara, that might help you. That may help you. I don't know. We'll see if this works. There's the link to the YouTube. I don't know if it's going to go. Oh, there you go. So it did go through. Otherwise, my personal profile has a link too. And it should be, I think it's in its own playlist as well. But there's a whole visualization process I took someone through to get her real estate license. And you could do the same thing for the test that you're going to take. You just switch some of the things, some of the words to apply to your situation. So that can help you. And I would do that every day until you take the test. So, okay, Deb's intention is to win the big jackpot lottery this week. Woohoo! All right. Well, I'm getting a yes, we can zap that up. That's funny. Okay, awesome. So let's tune in here and get our breathing going. Connect up, a couple deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth as we connect with ourselves and each other. I'm just laughing at your jackpot still, Deb. That's funny. Okay. So I'm just checking in to see if we should do a quick little clearing, and I'm getting a no. Everybody feels pretty good. If at some point along the way you feel like you need to clear something, you can just use your breath to push that out. Something that you don't like comes into your awareness. You're just breathing it out, okay? So let's see what this Lionsgate. So, even though the Lionsgate technically was yesterday, 8/8, we're still in the energy of it. We're all, we all just got done talking about, the energy of it and the wow energy. So our intention here is we're just pulling in more of this Lionsgate. And so let's see how it wants to come in. And what we're going to do is we're going to use this energy to help us with our energetic activation for our intentions, okay? Couple deep breaths. I'm feeling really calm already. And by the way, I do have my black tourmaline handy here because I felt like we were going to maybe do some grounding at some point, and that it was going to help us transmute anything negative and just ground us. What Estha is manifesting an iPhone. You've been working on that for a while. Carmelie's intention is to keep my house paperwork on track and moving along quickly, smoothly, and for everybody's highest and best good. I love it. Okay. Couple more deep breaths. I'm feeling this Lionsgate coming in. It's just really calm, actually. Is anyone else feeling calm? I'm feeling a very calm and centered energy. It's like my brain feels calm, smooth. I'm pulling that from what you just said, Carmelie. Smooth, and just, I feel really congruent. I just am feeling like I'm all intact, congruent. I'm together. I'm calm. I'm grounded. Let me know how you're feeling. Yeah, Deb's feeling calm too. Okay. Taking a little hydration commercial break. Okay. Shara is feeling calm. Okay. Good. It's not just me. I'm getting the sense that this Lionsgate energy is really filtering in. It's really starting at the top of our head, and it's like drilling down. It's very gentle though. It's not like, coming in strong. It's just raining over us gently. And I just see it kind of really penetrating deeply, like really, like almost like it's getting into our cells and our pores and just our whole being. I do get the sense it's hitting our core. It's hitting our soul. So again, in the beginning, I was talking about how we were doing Lionsgate yesterday for our love boot camp, Zap It Up. And I'm getting that same message now, is there's a real sense of connecting with your soul so that you can bring that part from the inside out, which is what the Soul Style group is all about, right? Like living from the inside out. So it's activating our soul so we can then live by like who we truly are, right? With our soul. That who we are really inside with our soul is who we are. So we want to bring that out. There's this real feeling of bringing that out into the world. So a couple deep breaths. So just kind of let that sink in. You don't have to know what that looks like or feels like. I'm getting a few like, oh no, I don't really want to be seen or shine or, be really out there like with my soul. There's kind of this feeling of wait. So for some of you, just, notice that if you're feeling that, and just kind of play with it. I'm really curious, excuse me, I'm really curious what that could look like. I'm interested in what that could mean for my life. What could that mean to be living from my soul, living that authentic light, authentic self, authentic soul self. Coming up with all these new words now. Janice says her downstairs is filled with sage smoke. Are you saging right now? Carmelie also wants to add that my landlord finds the best renter for my current place and the transition is completed with ease and grace. Yeah, I really like that. Paige says yes. Yeah, so there's this, so for those of you apprehensive or worried about this, your soul coming out and like, I don't even know who that is. What does that look like? Let's just kind of dial it back for you a little bit. I don't want you to be too freaked out. So what we're going to do is we'll just how are we going to do this? Let's add some, like almost like a timing switch. So like when you're ready, as you're ready, it's going to develop, it's going to unfold, it's going to unravel in a way that is natural. It's not, I never had the feeling it's going to like, okay, now here's my true self, or here's my soul authentic self coming out. Here I am, ta-da. It's not about that. It's baby steps. It's you realizing, maybe those parts of your soul that you want to have come out. Okay. It's not this big, party of here's my soul. Now what do I do? It's a process, you guys. So I just want to kind of ease your minds if you're one of the ones that's kind of worried about it. So I am definitely getting the sense like it's all in divine timing. It's all when you're ready. I mean, my story is I used intuition to move to Belize. So I did that for 5 years. I just came back only because of world events. And otherwise I'd still be there in the sun with my pool. Okay, don't get me started. Cry tears. Okay, but I didn't just decide one day to do that. It was about first I had to get into my intuition for about, 6 years, 7 years, really honing my skills, figuring out what I'm doing. I was doing healing at the time as well, energy healing. And then I'm like, for another, well, it kind of time overlap, but like for another 7 years, I'm like, where can I move? I want to be somewhere warm. What do I want to do? Then it became, oh my gosh, I've got to be a healer. I've got to quit my job and be a healer. How do I do that? What do I do? So there's steps and processes along the way, and you're changing and you're growing with all of those decisions and dreams that you're creating for yourself. So it doesn't happen overnight. It's an unraveling. So just see what that feels like for you, what that could be like or look like like for me, it was like, I can't stand like working at this job. It was like a soul sucking job. And I was great at it. I could go back in a heartbeat, and it would be so easy to make that great money and do the job. But it's like to be miserable and like every day go, is this it? Like, is this all there is to life? Is like this Groundhog Day of this awful job? So if you're feeling like that, I related. And I got myself out of it by taking those baby steps and by using my gifts and by tuning into that soul part of me, that authentic. I mean, my big thing was I wanted to go live my authentic life. My authentic life wasn't being a buyer for an airplane company. It was living a simple life and having a lot of downtime and doing my energy healing and my psychic work. So there was a big shift that occurred. So be open to unraveling what's really inside you wanting to come out. If there is anything wanting to come out, maybe you're completely content and that's totally great. And I'm jealous. The me from 10 years ago is jealous if you're content and happy with how things are. So I don't know, I love that unraveling. All right. Janice has been saging. Katie says, still searching and trying to manifest a job farther away so I can move. Yes. Okay. All right. I'm done talking. Let's go back in a couple more deep breaths and let's go. Our Lionsgate energy is good. It's in. It's going to support us. We're not using our black tourmaline yet. Okay, so you've got your intention there, whether you've shared it or not. And we're just taking those intentions and we are igniting it, lighting it up, really putting it out there. So part of intention setting, according to Abraham Hicks, is, putting it out there and then, forgetting about it and just letting it go and not being worried about it, not thinking about it, not wondering how it's going to happen, and just letting it go. So seeing your intention kind of float away into the universe. I'm actually seeing some like hot air balloons that are floating off with all our intentions in the basket. Couple deep breaths. So that to me is really matching the calm energy of the Lionsgate to see these balloons. Like I'm just like, oh, the balloon. Like I've never taken a hot air balloon ride. It's on the list, but yeah, it just feels really like it's floating. It's just so easy. It's floating out there into the universe. So let's expand that now. That's step number 2, is we're expanding this intention as it's out in the universe. It's getting expanded so that what happens is as it's expanding, it's matching what else is out there energetically. And there's a reason why they always send it out into the universe. Not like you couldn't manifest it when it's right here with you, but it's like we're letting it go. There's a real sense of we're really literally letting it go. So yeah. A couple deep breaths. So now we're igniting it. I'm sorry, we're not going back to step 1. We're on step 3, magnifying it. So it's really growing bigger. I am actually sensing some explosions of it. So when it explodes, it's not like exploding. I mean, it is exploding, but what I see when I talk about magnifying it, is this feeling of the pieces of it are just going out even further. It's bigger and it's got more of a boom behind it, and it's really going out there so that it can connect up with the other pieces and energies that match it. then bring it to you, right? Then it all starts being brought to you. A couple deep breaths. I keep checking in for our black tourmaline, and I guess we're not using it. Maybe we just needed it here in general to be with us, transmuting negative and releasing and grounding us. A couple deep breaths. How's everybody feeling? Essa's got a hot air balloon bucket list too. I'm just getting the sense of us kind of needing a few more deep breaths and just to kind of sit in this calm energy and just kind of watch what's happening to our intention and the hot air balloon. And so whatever's happening for you is completely perfect. You may be seeing or feeling something completely different from me, which is great. Deb is still feeling calm. Janice is feeling floaty. Yeah, I'm feeling really like that's kind of why I was like, let's just stay here and breathe for a little bit. So I'll take some water and zip it so we can breathe and feel it. Yeah. For me, I'm actually feeling like the intention is sinking down into me even more, like really grounding itself in me. Meanwhile, it's really out there in the universe, expanding and igniting and doing its whole thing. But yet I feel really attached, not attached, but I feel really like it's really a part of me. It's in me. I know what that intention is. And is anyone else feeling that same kind of connection? Like it's really inside you? Maybe that, okay, I'm hearing that's actually the activation of the lion's gate in our soul. So I'm really feeling, but I'm feeling like hyper aware of the intention, a connection to it, even though I'm not attached to it, if that makes sense. Katie's calm. Paige says, I have a pain on the right side of my neck. Is that new from this? Let's send it a little energy love there, Paige. Has anybody else's neck been like I actually had a neck thing on my right side too this morning, now that you talk about right side of the neck, where I felt like I slept funny. So I don't know if you see me, but I'm rolling my neck. It feels like you need your neck rolled, so I'm doing it for you now, but if you want to physically do it, you can. Yeah, there's definitely, yeah. Little popping and clicking and like movement. I can feel things kind of like releasing and realigning. There's this feeling of, yeah. I'm gonna laugh. If anybody's tuning in right now, hi, let's roll our necks. Carmelie says, I sewed the baskets of my 2 balloons together and sent them up. Oh, right, because you had 2. Okay, good. 2 intentions. They kept expanding until they burst and became a shower of stardust over the earth. I love it. Yay. Oh, Paige, you're welcome. So your neck feels better now? That was interesting. And it's funny because I really had forgotten about my neck not feeling right until you said that. And it seems like I rolled my neck the other day. So if anyone else is having neck issues, you may not be alone. I do feel like it has to do with energy shifts going on. So a couple more deep breaths. So I just want to give a little side note of Carmelie's 2 balloons for her 2 intentions and how like you can make this whole thing your own. like Carmelie just did. Like, you know, go with what feels good to you and what you want to navigate through. So, all right. Very nice. Janice says, feels like head is getting pulled up and heels getting pulled deep down again. It's like a grounding stretch is what I heard, the phrase I heard for you. That's interesting. Yeah. Like and the other phrase I'm hearing, it's like you're growing into your intention on some level. Cool. All right. Nice. How's everyone feeling now? You're kind of coming out of it, still breathing. Very, very nice. All right. So Paige is going to check her message from me and let me know if the date and time works that I picked. And once I get that answer, I will be creating an event for us for our Mediumship Circle. So this will be a real fun. I'm really happy Paige wants to do this for us, our resident psychic medium, Paige. So be watching for that announcement in the groups and on the page. And if you want to invite your people, or Paige, if you want to put it in any other groups or anything else, anywhere else that you are, I'm assuming that is okay. The more the merrier. So Paige feels calm. Oh, it's a go. Yay. Okay. So let me tell you when it is. I just got the stamp of approval. I have to pull up the thing again. Okay. Our Mediumship Circle is, drumroll, this Friday, the 14th at noon, 12 noon Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. UK. Sorry, Estha, 12:45 a.m. Saturday for Nepal and 5 a.m. Saturday Sydney. So I'll get that made up for us today. And we'll see you on Friday for our Mediumship Circle. And we are going to hold it on Zoom. So you can download Zoom if you don't already have it yet. It's an app for phones, tablets, and computer. So you can join from anywhere. And you can also call in. But you'll have to you'll have to let me know if you need a call-in number, because I don't usually provide one of those. So just somewhere on the event, tag me and let me know that you need a call-in number. Yay! So I'll see you guys on Friday, and I look forward to it. Awesome. Oh, you're going to be at work? Okay. So Paige, we'll have to think about that for, well, right now we have to do them during the day because Paige is working at night. So that's why. But in the future, if we keep doing these in the future, we can definitely mess with the times. So I'm assuming we can have a replay available. I don't see why we couldn't have a replay available. So you could go through the replay. I think that would probably be just as good. You wouldn't have like the in-person, in the moment question help, but I'm sure you could put any questions in a post and Paige would help. Or I could help if I could help. If I can help, I will help. All right, awesome. Carmelie might be at work, at lunch, but not sure. 2 p.m. Yeah, you might. Yeah, I know it's not the best time if you're for people who are working. Oh, Deb goes in the exact time it starts. Oh, so you really are working like a swing shift hours wise. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll play with it, you guys. We'll see how it goes and we'll play with it, play with the time. And you know, it's so weird with people's work schedules right now that we'll just kind of see how it goes. So, okie doke. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining today and have a super good rest of your day and week. And I will see you in the Mediumship Circle. Can't wait. Keep roaring, you guys. Keep roaring and use this energy to help you. Yay! All right. Take care.